This is Connor Madden, Unit 3, Assessing Risk in Sport. He's attempting P5 criteria where he must produce a plan for safe delivery of selective sports activity and then review the plan. So the planning, every session we're linked into Unit 5 sports coaching, so now he's going to do his review for this task. So first of all, Connor, could you just tell me what your session was, just a little bit about it?
We're a cricket session and we're teaching the students how to do a sweep shot in cricket.
Good, fine. So in terms of your risk management, were there any injuries in your session?
No, there were no injuries that we're aware of, no.
Good. So next question then, were there any near misses, so like any injuries, what nearly happened or anything?
Yeah, there were a few students who, because it were a small area, there were a few students with the bats that could have injured someone's leg. Or
What do you mean, what could they have done with bats?
because they were sweep shot and they were doing it low, but they were a bit close, so if they'd have brought it around too much, they could have.
Good. So if you did that session again, then what would you do to maybe change that?
Expand it out a bit and make a bit more room.
Good. Right, so in terms of your briefings at the start of your session, is there anything you said in your briefings or anything to make it effective?
Not particular, just...
So what did you say to them?
I told them what we were going to be doing, introduced them and then checked all the jewellery and if they've got any injuries or not. Shoelaces, and then showed them also what they'll be doing, demonstrating.
Good, well done. So in terms of equipment, how suitable was it?
Well, the equipment were all suitable, apart from the cones. I should have been a bit higher really, but no, couldn't have done.
But in terms of like how like clean it was and how in working order with it?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Right, so then how suitable were the group for activities? It's important obviously to plan activities for the ability level so they don't struggle or not. So
it was very mixed ability, to be honest. There were a few that could do it anyway, and there were a few that took to it straight away, and there were a few that struggled a bit that I had to speak to individually really.
Good. So no injuries happened in your session. So for example, if one of the learners just twisted their ankle or something when you're playing your game at the end running, how would you deal with that?
Well, I'd just probably make them sit down and I'd go look at first aider and get them over maybe Andy, my tutor.
Yeah, good, excellent. So that brings me on the next question. So you briefly mentioned it. Support of other agencies. So who were there for you?
Andy gave me a bit of advice on the right direction.
So in terms of health and safety though, why was it important that you were there?
Because obviously I'm not a first aider, so if all went wrong, then he'd know what to do, but I won't.
Good.